Welcome back, coach. How are you finding the course so far? In previous videos, we've explored social and physical development and their implications for coaching. Now we turn to another very important area, emotional development. Emotional development describes the way in which children increasingly experience their emotions consciously and are able to manage and control them. Children's emotional development has a strong connection with their social development, which we looked at in section 3.1. This is because emotions play a very important role in our interactions with others and in our ability to adapt to the environment. In short, emotional development is characterized by a growing awareness of the self, language acquisition, and the understanding and control of emotions. Children must learn to see, understand, and deal with their own feelings and the feelings of others in order to be able to act in a socially competent way. Some key markers of good emotional development are self-control, perseverance in the face of difficulty, being able to identify and written rules in social settings, being able to read the emotional climate of a situation, and being a good listener. From the perspective of the coach, fostering emotional development is very much connected to the idea of creating a caring climate. For example, by comparison to infants, preschoolers have a growing degree of control over their emotions. This helps them put into words how they feel. They're also able to learn what behaviors and emotions are considered appropriate in different situations. Moreover, because preschoolers have already understood that they are separate from the world around them, they are starting to see things from someone else's perspective. This is the origin of empathy. At this stage, coaches can do a number of things to promote emotional development. For example, 1. Set a good example. Be a role model. Remember, children learn as much by observation and imitation as explanation. 2. Let children know explicitly that you like them and that you enjoy your time with them. 3. Praise them when they do something well. 4. Be consistent in your responses. Your stability and dependability will be contagious. And 5. Use certain opportunities to talk about feelings, both their own and those of others. Say, for example, you are happy with that new game, aren't you? Or, look, your teammate is sad because she's lost the ball. Can you try to cheer her up? By the time children go to school and until 11 years of age, they start to develop what are called learned emotions. For instance, shame and pride. These emotions are regarded as learned because they are very culturally determined. At this age, children also discover that they can experience multiple emotions simultaneously. Some of these emotions may even be conflicting, like happiness and disappointment, but children may find it difficult to separate them. Importantly, during this period, children will often try to determine how far they can push and where the boundaries are. In addition to what we said for preschoolers, during the primary school years, a coach can do a number of things to stimulate emotional growth. For example, 1. Set some clear rules and tell them why they are important to be followed. It may help to develop these rules together with the children so they feel they own them. 2. Set clear limits in relation to things like bullying and other transgressive or aggressive behaviors. You may even want to have discussions with the children where they can try to explain why these limits are important. 3. As counterintuitive as it sounds, sometimes it helps to ignore poor behavior, so the child realizes that it does not get them any attention. And 4, as we always say, try to give each child your full individual attention every session. Okay, so what about adolescence? Well, adolescence need not be a period of storm and stress if we understand a bit more what is going on within the adolescent body and mind. In general, adolescents are very aware of their own emotions and the emotions of others, and they have an extensive vocabulary to describe them. During this period, their emotional regulation is developing and therefore they are progressively more capable of influencing their own emotional states. At this stage, they're also becoming more able to interpret different situations and react with appropriate behaviors and emotions. During adolescence, concerns about physical changes can be a source of worry and heightened emotions. In addition, the increased production of hormones also affects moods and general emotional responses. If you work with teenagers, you will realize that strong and sudden mood swings are not uncommon. Young people can behave unpredictably, and they will regularly oppose the authority of family members, teachers, and coaches. This doesn't mean they're bad people. So what can we do as coaches to promote emotional development at this stage? Here we go. 1. Show them how much you care and that you're there for them as a person, not only as an athlete. 2. Tell them that you are proud of how well they try to do their best. 3. Help them explore their own behaviors and emotions by holding them accountable and helping them explain why they behaved or felt in a certain way. 4. Ask them what motivates or worries them. Adolescents are probably more concerned with their own environment and peer group than with the sport performance. 5. Stay calm during mood swings. Be a positive role model and let it go away. And finally, 6. Anticipate that they will challenge you and argue, and that this is relatively normal behavior. Again, stay calm and reason with them. Whatever you do, don't make it personal. Okay, there you have it. Hope this is useful. In the next video, we will look at the cognitive development of children and what it means for you as a coach. Thanks for watching and see you soon.